What's up, everyone? My name is Nelson, and you are watching the GameFlow Report, and I wanted to share my thoughts and reactions on some of the matches that we've seen so far in the round of 32. First off, Mexico shut down Ecuador 2-0. That sombrero by Raul Jimenez, incredible. This Mexican squad hasn't conceded a single goal the entire tournament. Their keeper, Luis Malagon, is doing his job perfectly. And that home crowd is absolutely electric. It brings a whole new meaning to home field advantage. Mexico is firing on all cylinders right now. They're easily a top 3 favorite to win the whole thing. Next, they'll play the winner of England versus DR Congo. The other teams moving on, Canada, they had a solid win over South Africa. No surprise there. I don't see them making a deep run at all. Then you have Norway and Erling Haaland. What an exciting player. They beat Ivory Coast 2-0 to advance, setting up a massive clash with Brazil. Speaking of Brazil, they survived a scare against Japan. Japan almost had them, but Brazil's sheer talent carried them through. Next, we're going to have Brazil versus Norway. That's going to be absolute cinema. Meanwhile, France handled business against Sweden. They're another team I can see taking home the trophy. Mbappe is on an absolute heater this World Cup. They are just as complete as Mexico, and it helps when you have one of the best strikers on the planet. But let's talk about the shock of the tournament so far. Paraguay beating Germany in penalty kicks. Tied 1-1 going to PKs, Germany started, and they missed their first and third attempt. It was all over from there. Paraguay with the huge upset. They face France next. Germany, they started off the tournament strong, then they dropped points against Ecuador. From going into this World Cup as one of the favorites to being bounced in the round of 32. That's what happened to Germany this World Cup. That PK shootout was thrilling. And just like that, we had another game decided from the same spot. Morocco refusing to go down, scoring in the last few seconds of their match against the Netherlands. They forced overtime, they forced PKs, and just like Paraguay, they simply missed less. They send the Netherlands home early, and Morocco is moving on and playing Canada. And boy, I hope Canada brings their A game, because I know Morocco is serious this time around. Lastly, I want to talk about the US. Heartbreaking loss against Turkey last match. The way that we did, Pulisic getting nutmegged. They score in the last few seconds after we're tied 2-2. We can't have that, especially against our next opponent, Bosnia Herzegovina. Do you see how their fan base is moving? Damn near half the country is here watching their team play. That passion, that love, that excitement is leaking onto the players, and they're bringing everything that they have. The US cannot lighten up against this team, not like we did against Turkey. Otherwise, we're staying home. And this great story that we wrote this World Cup will be over way sooner than we'd like it to be. We're at home. We need to bring that same passion that Bosnia is bringing. Pulisic needs to be our star player. Freeman needs to go out there and have himself a game. We have so many playmakers on our side. So let's get past Bosnia. Because if you ask me, the bracket is more open than it was before with Germany and the Netherlands gone. And there are more great teams that are going to be falling each and every day the round of 32 moves on. Do you guys think that we have a chance to get past Bosnia and Belgium? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching the GameFlow Report. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below on your predictions for the rest of the World Cup. Follow me on X for live reactions and breakdowns from the World Cup. That's the flow. That's the show. My name is Nelson, and I'll see you on the next episode.